want to start the episode. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Junior Varsity. Probably wondering what's behind the trench coat. Well. Whatever. It's Junior Varsity.
It's Junior Varsity.
It's fucking Tori said I look like a flasher.
It's because he only put on this jacket because he got a water stain on his shirt that you can't even see. But he put it on and I was like, it's kind of giving flashes. Well, just like the length and the color, it seems very like.
Okay, well, my name's Josh, the
my
flasher.
My name's Victoria.
Yeah, we're Junior Varsity. I'm Junior, she's Varsity. You get it, buddy.
Yeah. Last episode, we talked about...
Got this.
Shit, what did we talk about?
Animation news.
Josh was like mean to a
girl. Why you start with that?
Sorry. You do it.
Fine. We talked about Tori went to the Oscars, animation news, all the Jimmys of the late nights or whatever.
Yeah.
And I happened to be mean to someone on accident, not my fault.
Yeah.
Whatever. But it's a new week now. Mm-hmm. New start, fresh slate, fucking, holy water over us, reborn, whatever the fuck you want to say.
Yeah.
And we have the same outfits on.
Yeah.
I did it. Fucking did it. Tori was a bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, I promised last episode that since Josh told his story of being mean, I would try to think of a time I was
And you
mean.
ended these people on a fucking cliffhanger.
I did end on a cliffhanger, and that's why you're back this week, so you're welcome.
Yeah, more views.
But I was trying to think of what my bitch eras were. And I did have a specific story, but I just remembered many would argue my first bitch era was in our television club. That was the first time I was called a bitch.
By who? Do I know? Oh my God.
Yeah.
So he hates women.
Yeah.
Oh,
just because a lot of, we've talked about this, a lot of people in that club I didn't feel were pulling their weight, and it felt like a lot of work was coming on to me. I was never trying to be mean. I was just trying to get people to do their job. But I remember we were watching like the Christmas special in our class one day, and everyone was like, oh, because I was hosting, and a lot of people were like, oh, Tori's so cute, like she's doing so good. And then this one guy was like, well, no one knows she was acting like a fucking bitch all day. And I had to reconsider everything.
It's so funny, like how people, or I'm not sure how people, maybe just him, but like, or you think of yourself like as a bitch during, like you are like probably like the nicest person, even like when you're being like bitchy. Like I've never been like, damn, Tori's a bitch, bro.
I appreciate
Actually, I don't think about that as women.
Yeah.
In general, because I don't do that.
Because you're a good guy. Yeah.
I'm a really nice guy, which actually leads me to a separate thing. Like I'm a really nice guy, and I think like a lot of nice guys kind of get, overshadowed by like the jocks, like in the assholes, and I just like, it's tough being a nice guy sometimes, and no one wants me, so I don't know, it was just a side thing I wanted to talk about.
No, and I'm glad you brought attention to that.
Thank you for giving me that platform.
No, totally. But the real bitch story I want to talk about was, we didn't even mention this last episode, but if you haven't noticed, my hair is straight.
What?
I straightened it for the Oscars. Prior to that, I had not straightened it in 2 years when I got it straightened for me for our senior year musical. But I was like, I'm going to the Oscars. I want to do something big. Now I own a hair straightener, and it's going to be a problem. It has already been contentious in my household because my mom thinks I'm doing it too much and I'm going to burn my hair off. I just think I look significantly better and I want to do it all the time. That being said, Brian saw it for the first time yesterday, and I was like, oh, don't you like it more? And he was like, you look the same. Like, he didn't say I look the same, but he said, you look as pretty as you always do, etc., etc. I was like, I feel like significantly better. Like, I feel like a different person. He said, the only thing I've noticed different about you today is you've said people should kill themselves a lot more than you ever have. And I was like, holy.
You did say that. Oh, no. Never mind.
I might have.
Maybe. I don't remember.
I might have. I think I've been trying to be conscious of it now where I say it less, but now that I think about it, yesterday I was being like, they need to kill themselves. They need to, like, I was saying it a lot. And so it is possible that the hair has kind of brought out like a new Mean Girl vibe.
I said.
And you did say, yeah, you go.
Before we started like filming and I was like checking the lights and all the stuff in the footage, I was like, you look so bougie and you like, it looks like you shop at Erewhon.
Yeah.
Because it's like the all black and then like the now straightened hair and then the Uggs that are totally real.
Yeah.
There it is right there. And yeah, so I feel like the straightened hair kind of caused all this.
Yeah. So if I turned into a bad person, it seems like that's why. But
That's
when I
amazing.
wash it in a day or two and the curls come back, then, you know, I might be nice again.
But for now, straight bitch.
Yeah.
I used to straighten my hair.
Really?
There's a point in time where I didn't want like the waviness that my hair does, because like it does this naturally. I don't know why, but it just does this kind of naturally. And then I think I wanted, because I was inspired a lot by like a lot of Asian hair, and a lot of Asian hair is like just straight. And I didn't have straight hair, so I
Right.
wanted to straighten my hair. I did a lot like during senior year, if you recall. Maybe. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's when I had like
kinda.
kind of longer hair though.
Yeah.
So yeah. But then I kind of stopped doing it. And then there was like a moment of time where I was like scared. I'm like, oh my God, did I get rid of my waves like immediately? Or like forever.
Right.
And then like a week later it was back.
Yeah,
so.
they come
And now it just does this. I don't know why. I think it's something to do with puberty actually.
Oh.
Like around the same time you hit puberty, like that's when like your hair kind of changes. I could be so wrong though, so don't quote me on that.
Right. That's interesting, though.
Yeah, but your hair's straight now,
It is.
and you're not.
No.
Yeah, good one. Yes, that's so fucking funny.
That was good.
Yeah. Speaking of kill yourself, that's all I have to say. I'm kidding.
Do it.
You should do it. There was a point in time where you couldn't say that.
No.
Because I remember this was back when we were like in 6th grade, and I was watching like the edgy YouTubers. I don't even have to say their names. Like you already know who I'm thinking of. Like, but they'd always say shit like that.
Yeah.
And they'd say like the F slur and like the N word sometimes, and like it was just edgy. It's like, kill
Yeah.
yourself, whatever. And then like there's kind of a movement online where it's like, don't say that. Like, you know, it's not cool, which like, you know, is right. And then I remember like in high school again, I heard it by our friend Arthur, who we just talked about last episode. And I think the first time he said it, I was like, whoa, Arthur, whoa, dude, whoa. He's like, what? And I was like, I just thought you couldn't say that. He's like, I don't care. And I was like, all right, fuck it. And then ever since he started saying that, I've heard so many people say it now.
Yeah.
And now it's just like widely accepted. I see it all the time. And I'm just kind of like, I didn't, like, it was such like a, because I literally remember like because I used to say it when I was like in middle school when I was edgy. And then I remember like where I couldn't say it because the woke left silenced me. And then I fucking like came out of nowhere again where it was okay to say. I just thought it was funny. I don't know.
Yeah. No, that is interesting.
Because now it's like a totally just like a normal thing to say.
No,
like,
yeah.
I should kill yourself, whatever.
Right.
Or like, I'm going to kill myself. Like,
Yeah.
totally normal to say. It's just part of like everyone's vocabulary. And I
No,
was
yeah.
not expecting that.
I'm still conscious in like certain environments because like some people you say like, oh, I want to kill myself. They're like, oh my God. And they think you're going to
Don't do that.
it, you know, and they try to have an intervention. But yeah, it's
Don't kill yourself. You're so like beautiful.
Sexy,
You're
yeah.
so sexy. Like, don't do that. You shouldn't be suicidal like that. Don't do it.
But you're right. That's an interesting observation.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know when that was accepted. I don't know when that was started to be okay. Because now you can't say the R slur because of the woke left.
Stop.
Is it not clear? I'm kidding.
It is.
I'm kidding.
It is.
I'm
He's
kidding, everyone. Not really. I'm not kidding. No, but yeah, it's like I wonder if like things are gonna go like in a cycle where like then it's totally okay to say the R word.
It's possible.
I won't be saying it, but I'm saying like, you know, with the way kill yourself came back, I wonder if like that word is gonna come back or any other word or like phrase is gonna come back.
Right.
I don't know. Don't know at all. I meant to talk about this last episode, but I re-downloaded TikTok, as you know, and I've been kind of staying away from the junior varsity account just because like I'm kind of, you know, like I don't love to see myself, like, like,
Yeah, no, I know what
edit,
you mean.
like, unless I'm editing or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was scared of like the numbers or whatever.
Yeah.
And like occasionally I'll see one and I'm like, oh, this is cool. Like, because sometimes you say like, oh, something happened on our TikTok,
Right.
and I check it out. But I've never like checked out the account like fully. And I looked at it and I was pleasantly surprised about, the support and like, the numbers. And what really got me was I looked at our followers and it was like, people from like high school who like I truthfully didn't really talk to all that much. And,
Yeah,
like,
same. Yeah.
yeah, and like, I was kind of I got a little bit emotional. I was like, damn, like people care and like about like what we do.
Yeah, no, it's really sweet.
Yeah, it was super like it was amazing.
Yeah.
Honestly, seeing all that. And I'm excited even more because I have plans in the near future to do like a lot more like music stuff, and I just know that same support will like be extended to like the music, and I'm like really thankful for that. And I had an even crazier moment where like I was like this is what social media was made for, because like sorry everyone, I stalked your guys' account. I stalked everyone's accounts, honestly. Sorry. And I was like, oh my god, like it literally felt like I was in a hotel lobby, and this was like everyone I've ever fucking met.
That's
ever.
so funny.
And then like me going to their account was like visiting their room, and I was like, oh my god, what the fuck? And I was just like, it was a crazy moment. It literally felt like, damn, like this is what social media is about. Like it isn't about fucking funny videos or fucking like, I don't know, convincing me to buy something I don't need.
Right.
It's about like connecting with people.
No, that's real though.
Straight up. And I was like, wow, this is amazing.
Yeah.
So thank you for the support.
No, true.
I just wanted to say that real quick, because I was like, damn, that's like, so many people follow us from high school. So thanks.
No, for real. Yeah. A lot of our like consistent likers are like people I didn't even talk to that much, but it's nice that they still take the time.
No, it's really cool. I appreciate you guys so much. Like, for real. And if you ever did want to talk, we're here.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. We hit 666 likes the other day.
Oh my god. Wait, for real?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I took a screenshot of it
Damn.
because I thought it was funny. But yeah.
That's demonic and amazing at the same time.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Appreciate everyone.
Real. But yeah, I posted on Instagram the other day, which I don't do all that much.
But you had to floss on them. You had to floss on them. She went to
Oscars.
the fucking Oscars. She had to.
And it's always nice getting like nice comments, but also like I'm always kind of surprised it'll be like someone from high school that I like didn't talk to that much.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, I'm so happy for you. And I'm like, oh, that's nice that you even took the time to say that and think that.
Yeah, for real. This is same thing. Like, I don't post at all anymore, but like sometimes I'll like, because like someone happens to find my music or whatever and they follow me, or like when I was still like when I was like just getting started and I would post the music, I would get like DMs from people that were like, oh my god, this is so incredible. And I was like, oh my god, like we barely spoke, but it was so fucking cool. And I really, I know I said it a bunch, but I really do appreciate you guys so much.
Thank you.
And this is kind of just the beginning of us, so you're here before we blow up.
Yeah.
So thanks, appreciate that a lot. I don't post at all anymore, and I need to.
You should
Like I have to, kind of, if that makes sense. I need to like get back on like my grind.
Right. Yeah. But also like you just have like such a cool aesthetic that I would assume you would want to be posting all the time.
What is my aesthetic?
I don't know, like just like your vibe, like the things you do. Like when you do post, I feel like it's
okay. Here's the thing. I've said, and it's not to diss anyone that we know. It's that this isn't. I'm not here to do that. It's just like I'm the friend with the camera for sure.
Yeah.
I'm definitely the one taking pictures, I think, the most often, besides our friend Seb, who kind of like not photographs, like I almost said videos. Like my mom records everything. Is what I meant to say. So I don't have any pictures to post of myself, and I'm kind of like, I never want to be like, oh my god, can you take a picture of me? Because A, I'm afraid you won't capture my fucking swag, and B, it's kind of I'm kind of like self-conscious about that.
Yeah.
And I don't have anything to post, because of that.
Right.
I don't have like a. I feel like every like group needs like a photographer friend who just takes pictures, and I kind of am
I
that.
feel like I've
sometimes.
gotten a good amount of you though. Like
You
I've
have.
given you
No,
like
you have.
print copies of a lot of.
Oh yeah, no, sorry, that's a good point. But I like that stuff like for memories. I like that. Not to post, that's like a different story.
Right.
Like your little fucking disposable camera stuff. That's cool.
Yeah.
Little fucking, what do you call those? Prints.
Yeah.
Prints. I actually looked into the Kate Middleton stuff.
I want to talk about it.
That thing happened with the photo.
Yes. Oh my God. Okay, let's give an update. 2, maybe 3 episodes ago, by the time we were watching this, we talked about the beginning of the Kate Middleton lore. It has only expanded. So what's happening now is I don't know if we talked about this last time. She was seen in a car, but it didn't look like her. Then Prince William posted a statement on like some other political thing, but he only used his emblem thing. He didn't use Kate's.
His logo.
His logo thing. He didn't use Kate's.
The Nike
Then
swoosh.
William shared a photo that he took of Kate and her kids. You've seen the photo?
I've seen it, but I'm gonna pull it up
Pull
again.
it up for people.
Here it is on the screen.
It has been confirmed that photo was photoshopped. There were weird things with like the patterns on the shirts. Like apparently the sweater she was wearing, the like knitting on it, that sweater was only made in like cream and white, but she was wearing like a black one, so they like edited the color. There's like an issue with her daughter's wrist, like hands. It was like definitely photoshopped. Suddenly Kate releases a statement. Sorry guys, like many amateur photographers, I do like to experience with photo editing. What the
Hi everyone, this is Tori, and I'm filming this portion on March 23rd because yesterday Kate Middleton announced she has cancer. Now we filmed this episode a week ago and therefore did not know about said cancer, and so a lot of what we said about Kate's whereabouts is just blatant misinformation. I have always had a general dislike for the royal family's PR, and so not everything you hear is outdated, but most of it is wrong. So I just wanted to apologize for fueling a gossip mill in her time of bad health, and I wish Kate well, and I wish you well. Thank you guys, sorry.
But I do hope Kate's okay, because I do think Kate is a victim right now. But everything's crazy. What are your thoughts?
That was a lot. I just thought it was insane how they issued a kill order on the photo. Have you seen that? The Associated Press, the AP, ordered a kill order on the photo. That means,
what does that mean?
That means that they need to take the photo down and like no photo replacement will be sent.
I didn't know that was what it was called. But
I know it was called either. But saying a kill order on a photo is fucking wild.
Yeah.
And my whole thing with this, I mean, like, I don't know. Maybe there's a bunch of political stuff I'm not understanding here, but like, it seems to me, why the fuck is it so hard? Because the original thing was she had surgery, right? And then why is it so hard to say, hey, Kate is recovering from surgery and she needs time with her family. We don't know when she's gonna come back, but you know that's just what's happening. Why is that so fucking difficult for them to say? Yeah, like what Tori said, we filmed this before the news of her diagnosis had came out, so we had said some stuff that obviously don't look good anymore. Obviously nothing like super ill-willed towards her as a person, but yeah, obviously we wouldn't be saying this type of stuff if we had known. And now we know. We're sorry. We fucked up. Also, I'm leaving some stuff in because like I think it kind of serves as like a little piece of like, you know, a time capsule type thing of like, wow, like this is how we react to things when, you know, these situations happen. And yeah, no, we fucked up. So sorry again. Hope everyone's well. Goodbye. Yeah, I don't know about any type of politics. This shit is fucking stupid though.
It's like barely politics.
That's why, bro,
it's just like weird.
That's why you cannot catch me voting for like Prince George. What's his name?
You wouldn't be voting for any
Well,
of
what's his
them.
name though?
Prince Charles?
I'm not gonna vote for him, bro.
You wouldn't.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not. That's ridiculous. Why would I vote for that?
No, yeah, of course.
Throw my vote away. Honestly, shit. Yo, speaking of the UK,
Yeah.
I'm really into this artist called Little Simz right now. She's a
Oh, I saw you wrote that, and I thought it
Bro.
was like a version of The Sims with kids or something.
no, not the Sims. It's
Okay.
she's been around for a while.
Oh,
I think her like first project was like 2014 or something. But I caught wind of her on TikTok.com actually, and it was her song Gorilla. I cannot stop playing Gorilla. It's so good, and that whole album Speak Now, so good. But yeah, I just thought I'd give her a little. I mean, not give her a shout out because like I don't think she needs a shout out from us, but like little music recommendation.
no, that's cool. I'll
You
listen.
should listen to Little Sims Gorilla by Little Sims.
Gotcha.
She's great.
Cool.
Great UK rapper. Great rapper in general, honestly. Except I didn't think, but like a lot of like UK rappers have a very distinct like style, like UK drill, like Central C and Dave or whatever.
How can I be homophobic?
Big, my
My
bitch is
bitch is gay.
gay. It's true. I saw a TikTok of her, the girlfriend, talking about like we need to bring back like baby bottles for adults
Oh yeah.
or whatever, and I'm like, what? It's
I
gonna fuck up your teeth. Though.
I think that girl is so cutesy, but I feel bad because I think he cheated on her.
Oh yeah, and of course, isn't his whole verse in that Pink Panther song
Yeah,
about
yeah.
how I'm like, it's a crazy thing to admit, bro.
Yeah.
And I think isn't there like another TikTok where like she like went to like therapy one time and then the therapist pulled out his song. or
Is that
whatever? I'm pretty
true?
sure. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
I think it was that. It might have been that verse. I could just be
That's
speaking
so
out of my
funny.
ass. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Are they still together? But like,
I think so. I don't know. Sometimes I'll get TikToks of people like piecing together, like, oh, she's wearing this necklace in this photo, and he's wearing it here, and so I think they are, but I don't know.
I just saw. I don't know on TikTok.com.
Yeah.
Speaking of TikTok, oh my god.
Good transition.
Thank you. Yeah. Fucking that bill got passed, which means we're gonna die. We're all
Yeah.
gonna fucking die.
Yeah. Josh was actually crying.
I was crying last night because so I've registered to vote just for that. Pretty much. I called my representative. They said I had the wrong number. It was terrible.
Yeah.
I said, please save TikTok, guys, please.
Please.
And when you open the app, it's like, please save us, please save us.
I
And I
went
was like,
out
yes.
onto the street with a sign.
Save TikTok.
Save TikTok. Yeah.
Yeah, protesting.
Yeah.
That's what we need to do. It's our right as American citizens to protest
Mm-hmm.
TikTok. So the situation right now is they have a finite amount of days, something like 180, probably less than that by now, where they either have to sell the company to either an American company or a company that's not owned by North Korea, China, Russia, or Iran, because that's who we're beefing with. And so it's either that or just take TikTok off the App Store in the
Right.
US. And it's crazy as fuck. I've never seen anything like this personally. I told you yesterday, like it happened to Grindr.
Right.
Which
Which
is
was hard on
crazy.
you.
That was, yeah, I don't know. That's like where I meet all the homies. Like,
Yeah.
that was kind of weird for them to do that. Fucking smart ass. So what I think is gonna happen is fucking nothing. I think the average citizen will not be affected by this. I think they're gonna fucking sell, and nobody has anything to worry about. And like, let's be real, everyone. If TikTok does get taken down, good for us. We need to chill. We need to calm down. Everybody needs to stop. Did you know in Montana it's already gone?
No.
That you can't get TikTok in Montana
That's crazy.
off of it. But I'm correct me if I'm wrong, viewer. But I'm pretty sure it was for a different reason, based off like, oh, we're teaching our kids about gay stuff,
Oh, right.
which is true. Like we need to stop doing that. Oh my god.
But yeah, no, I'm honestly not that worried about it. One, because something like this happened a while ago. I don't know. I feel
Right,
like there's
right,
always
right.
some sort of discussion about it. But also, don't we need another vote?
Oh, do we?
It has
I read that got passed.
It passed it like I'm gonna fuck up because I don't know like my government terms, but it passed it like House of Reps and then needs to go to like the Senate perhaps. But it, you know how there's like two bodies? It's like it has to go to another body.
I know about bodies.
You know about bodies, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not that worried about it. It is interesting, like who's in support and who is against. Because Marjorie Taylor Greene was like, "No, I don't think we should ban TikTok."
I love
and
her.
like, that's kind of the last person I would expect to be on our side.
Who said the tic-tac-toe thing?
I want to say Pelosi. That was funny as fuck.
We need to sign her. Can someone can UMG sign her?
Tic-tac-toe.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no bars.
Fuck.
Bars.
I was like got shivers.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy as fuck. Wow. I just read that it's Senate that's slowing it down.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Also, you just said fucking you don't know shit about government terms. You like schooled me on how to vote yesterday.
I did, yeah.
Like
you guys should be voting. This
sorry.
This isn't like a funny thing. This is like you should be voting. It's concerning if you're not voting if you're of age too. But I did teach Josh how to vote yesterday.
I voted.
I do know a lot about that just because I've done it a couple times now.
I voted.
But you voted to save TikTok.
Yeah, and then I left after that. I did see an interesting bill. I don't know who brought it up, but it's basically like we get more money for streaming, or artists get more money for streaming.
Oh.
And they made a very good point about how, like, I think like what was it? In order to like get like the minimum wage in the U.S., like you need to have like 700,000 streams on a song, which is just like absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
And you know, it's tough because I am an artist and I would love to get paid more, obviously. Mm-hmm. But on the other hand, you know, I think it was something like we'd get $1 per stream, which is wow. I would settle for a cent. I would settle for a cent per stream.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like, and if that's gonna happen, then Spotify Premium will be $100 a month.
Oh yeah.
So I'm kind of torn there because as a creator, I'm like, that sounds cool, but as a consumer, I'm like, damn, that is not very realistic for most people. No. So I just don't see it happening. I will say, like, if you're an independent artist, like, it's really tough to get like any type of money.
Yeah.
There's a service called Bandcamp. I'm not sure if you've heard of that.
I have.
Yeah. You can put your music on there for free. It's basically just like an online storefront, like for your music, and people can pay to buy your music, and like it's super like, you know, it's support. So that's cool.
Yeah.
And there's like merch stuff you can do. I don't know. There's a bunch of ways to make money as a small artist, but it just sucks that like music isn't the one to like do it.
Yeah.
Like out of all that stuff, like music isn't the thing that's gonna like actually get you a livable wage unless like you sign, obviously. So that kind of sucks. Mm-hmm. And that is the extent of my knowledge on all of the bills that we were supposed to vote on.
Right. I don't even think we voted on that one, but that's still cool.
You didn't vote for that? You didn't vote for me?
It wasn't on my ballot.
It's on my ballot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your ballot that said TikTok music stream.
Yes.
And guns.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm an American.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Too bad I can't vote.
Right.
I need my green card, so.
Right.
Yeah, one day I'll get it. It's a whole complicated thing.
Right.
Because, well, they asked me if I work in the country. I'm like, you have a podcast.
Yeah.
And they
no, we work hard. We work hard in the country.
Yeah, I work hard in this fucking country. I sit down here and make a podcast that like 50, that's a big number. 10 people watch.
Yeah.
And, and we don't get paid for it.
No.
And they told me to kill myself. So. Here we are. Here we fucking are.
Here we are. What else is on our list?
I think we hit everything. I was just looking at it earlier.
I think you're wrong.
Okay.
In a nice way, I think you're wrong.
SNL 1975.
There we go. Okay. there's a movie coming out that very similar, not totally similar to the Twilight thing, but like I feel like it's crazy that it's being made without me in it. Like, who knows SNL and cares more about it than me?
This is how I feel about Moana too.
Yeah. They're making a movie called SNL, or the working title is SNL 1975.
Really?
I don't know if it's going to be called that. But it's about the creation of SNL, and it's a stacked fucking cast. Gabriel LaBelle is playing Lorne Michaels, Rachel Sennett, Finn Wolfhard, Nicholas Braun, Dylan O'Brien, Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Actually?
No.
Oh, shit.
No. But it is like, it's like everyone funny in the world, like everyone gorgeous in the world. And it's like, Finn Wolfhard specifically is just like such good casting to me. I don't even know who he's playing, but I love that man. And he's like not appreciated enough as like a comedic actor because I know he's funny as fuck.
Yeah, he's really
like,
funny.
Yeah. You've probably seen his stuff with like, what's his name? That other YouTuber who like, it's fine. But yeah, Finn's funny as fuck.
I think you're talking about, but I don't know his name either. Yeah.
Yeah, same. But yeah, it's going to be so good. And I'm so sad. Like, where's my call? I would do anything to be on that set. I love everyone in that movie.
What would you do?
What would I do?
Yeah.
To get cast?
And like, what would you do? Like, if you were on the movie, like, you want to play a role, or like, you want to just be there? Like,
I'd do anything. I'd do anything they wanted.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just so excited because I love SNL, and I do think that Creation's like a really cool story because I actually never finished. It's a long ass book, but I read a good chunk of a book about like the making of SNL, and like I love that show so bad. So it'll be a cool movie. It is going to be on Peacock though, which is going to deter viewers.
Whoa! It's not going out in theaters?
I think it will too.
Okay.
But it's like
Peacock got that rights to it.
Peacock produced a movie or something like that.
Peacock produced the movie.
Something like that.
God fucking damn it, Peacock! I never watch SNL like ever. I watch it very occasionally. Mm-hmm. When I do, I get it. I totally get it. Like it's by the definition funny. Mm-hmm. It doesn't appeal to me sometimes, and that's okay. I've seen like older skits that I think are like pretty funny.
Yeah.
I can't say the same for the newer stuff, and that's not a diss. I think it's just like not my style. I think everyone's probably great on there. I think you would go. If I think you're, is it weird? I know you're probably gonna disagree. I feel like you're like a level above SNL, like in terms of like I feel like if you did, you'd probably go the same route as like everyone else. Like you start there and then you do another thing.
Yeah, sure.
And then it'll be like way better than SNL. But
yeah.
also, I could be so wrong, but isn't 30 Rock based off of SNL?
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
Tina Fey was on SNL. Yeah. I'm like the biggest SNL apologist. I wrote like college essays on this shit. I did like a big report on this shit. The hate it gets is never fully warranted. There's so much stuff I see on that show that is not funny. Like I watch it every week, and there's plenty of times I think a whole episode is bad, or I think like certain sketches are bad. I get that. There's two arguments that are stupid to me. One, the SNL hasn't been funny since blah, 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 blah. People will say this like once a month because they'll see this sketch and they'll think, oh, this is the funniest thing I've seen since so-and-so. Just admit that the show is funny. Like any other show, SNL is going to be hit or fuck you. It's a hit or miss show because, believe it or not, they're writing shit in like less than a week time span. It's like they do the show Saturday, they sleep Sunday, by Monday they're writing again. They have like literally, if you're gonna appreciate anything, appreciate the production design, the costume team who's putting together full-on sets in like a 4-day period. Like the turnaround for this show is crazy when you think about they're putting on like a full production every week. They're hitting like timely jokes. Sometimes they're rewriting stuff like 2 hours before because something big just happened. The time peg. Yeah.
Fucking go.
So it's like it's crazy the work that they're doing. I think if anything, you have to watch it and just be appreciative of the fact that they're doing it. But to say it's not funny, there's usually funny gems in there. It's a group of funny writers. It's a funny cast. Like it's hard to be consistently funny for like 9 sketches a night in a week when like you're writing them in like a 2-day time span. Sure, I would love if they were like consistently funny or whatever. But there's also like so much good stuff on that show. And like every week there's like another SNL thing trending and people will be like, oh, this is the funniest thing I've seen since 1999. That's not true. That's not true.
I think it's just because older people kind of fell in love with it.
Yeah.
And then like they keep watching because like, you know, they liked it for what it was back then. And it's just not the same. And they're going to compare it to like how it used to be. Mm-hmm. Yeah. When does it air?
Where?
When does it air?
When? For us, 8:30 PST.
That was a joke.
Oh, because of Saturday.
I think as far as I get into it is like watching people do like their monologues.
Yeah.
In the beginning. Mm-hmm. And even then, it's like, damn, I can, like what you were saying, I can definitely appreciate like all the sets and everything. I saw a Twitter video on twitter.com.
Oh, really?
About like, because when they do the theme song, that's when they're changing everything.
Yeah.
And I saw like behind the scenes of like them like switching out sets and like doing all this. And everyone's like, oh, that's why the theme song's so fucking long. It's like, damn, yeah, dude. Like, y'all don't know shit about like production. I don't know shit about production. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know anything about production.
No, yeah.
In like a live setting, whatever. But I will say we did do our TV club and we do this and I kind of get how things go. Mm-hmm. I can't imagine this times 1,000 though.
Oh, yeah.
I would be stressed the fuck out.
No, literally.
In no way am I comparing our fucking podcast to Saturday Night Live.
No, but I know what you mean.
But like, you know, in terms of like the production and like it's fucking insane. Like I have respect for those people.
No, it's so cool.
Yeah.
That's my dream, to go to a live taping just because like it'd be so cool to see it all happening in real time.
I would heckle.
Yeah, of course you would.
Yeah, I would. Woke. Woke liberals. And I'd like turn around and be like, who the fuck's it?
What?
Why would someone say that? What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Jesus Christ. That reminds me of a pet peeve of mine. I don't know if you do this. I'm sorry if you do this. Yeah. Why do people clap at the end of movies?
Oh.
Do you do that?
I don't do that all the time, but if I really like something, I probably do.
Who
I probably
who are you
clapped at
clapping
like Barbie. For? Who am I clapping for?
Yes.
Everyone. The movie was good. I'm clapping for everyone who was involved in the movie. I'm clapping.
They're not there.
But the movie was good. I want to acknowledge the movie was good.
I just don't get that. Same thing like the people who, I know it's people talk about this sometimes, but like when people clap at like when a plane lands.
That's entirely different.
And it's like,
and that's stupid.
Cool. Thanks for doing your fucking job and not killing us. But like a movie, I never understood that.
That's so funny.
Because like, and I don't want to be like all too cynical. Like, oh, like people can do whatever they want. Mm-hmm. I don't want to hate just to hate. Mm-hmm. But I never really understood that. I would get it if you were like at a premiere and like the director was there and you're like being respectful, like, oh my God, nice job, dude. But like, damn, dude, no one's fucking there. You're clapping at a fucking like canvas screen that the film is being projected on. And then you probably spilled your fucking popcorn anywhere. And then some 16-year-old who gets paid below minimum wage just to fucking sweep it up with a broom that doesn't even fucking work.
Okay, and then that's fair.
It's just fucked up.
I've never thought about it like that, but I do think that's fair to say.
I think it's just also me being fucking cynical for no fucking reason.
No,
and I'm a hater and I don't like to be a hater. But it does remind me, I wrote down when we first made this podcast, like feels like forever ago, but it was a couple months ago. I made a list of like pet peeves that I have.
Oh my God.
Because I wanted to talk about them and like see if I'm like insane.
Too. I haven't updated it in a while.
Like they're super, not like specific, but like, I don't know. But I just don't want to sound too cynical. And I want to see if there's people or you who fucking like agree with me, and I can't find it for some reason. This is so embarrassing. Hang on. I'll cut this.
I found mine.
Okay, you can start with yours.
Okay. This is called Genres of People I Hate. I started it when I got back to campus this year because I realized being at school does bring out like, there's so many great people where I go, but also you will meet so many dumb people in college, and I feel like I'm like sometimes the most infuriated I ever am when I'm at that school. Yeah. But okay. I have some of this I've talked about. Everyone who added me on LinkedIn before following me on Instagram.
Right.
Slow walkers in fast-paced environments. Right. That's terrible. People who use the sink directly next to me when there are open sinks anywhere else. In my communal bathroom, there's 6 sinks, I will be at one of the 6 sinks, meaning there are a ton of other sinks you can go to, and people always want to be right next to me, and I've never understood that.
Maybe they just want to be your friend.
I don't want to be their friend.
Oh,
People
Jesus.
who sit down on the middle of a staircase. I'll be trying to walk to class, and there's people sitting in the middle of the stairs I need to go up. There's chairs anywhere else. People who use the notes feature on Instagram where you can say things. I'm sorry. You need to stop that.
I hate that feature.
I hate
so
that
bad.
shit so much.
So dumb.
So much.
It's so dumb.
There's one exception, and that's when my best friend posts music. I love that girl, and I'll listen to anything she says. Everyone else needs to stop it. I'm not even interested in what you have to say. Most of the time, I'm not reading it. Most of the time, what you're saying is like a weird inside joke that I frankly could not care about. Anyone in Greek life. And finally, people who make Instagram campaigns to be on their high school homecoming court. I'm sorry, I know this is a lot of you. I know this is a lot of you guys watching. I'm just going to say it. I was elected for my homecoming court without a single Instagram post because people liked me. If people don't like you, you're just going to have to deal with it. I don't want to see your Instagram story. Please vote for me for... No, it's not that serious. You get a plastic crown. You'll be okay. Sorry. The straight hair makes me a bitch. We've talked about it.
Bitch.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I think everything you said, I agree with, honestly.
Thank you.
You're way more personal than mine. Jesus fucking Christ. Like, I'm kind of very vague with mine. But
Okay,
you're like,
show me
fucking.
yours.
Okay. I don't like when someone says, am I the only one who... You're not.
Yeah.
You're not. There are 8 billion people on this godforsaken earth. You are not the only one who hates salad.
Yeah.
Who fucking doesn't like this one movie. You're not the only one. Don't fucking start your sentences like that.
Yeah.
I know I do that sometimes, but like that's different because it's me and I'm like sexy and cool. So like,
Yeah, for sure.
Don't worry about it. I hate the word hubby.
My mom says that.
Sorry to your mom.
Yeah.
It makes me feel away, and I don't like it. Like, God, Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah. Oh, my hubby's that. Oh. I don't like that. I hate breast designs on t-shirts, meaning when this is, mine isn't like that, but I have a few shirts where the design is on the breast, not in the middle of the shirt.
Oh,
You know what I
I
mean?
know what you mean, and I agree. Yeah.
It's like it'll be to the right. Breast meaning you can't see because audio listeners, you can't see.
Yeah.
But like, when the design of a shirt is kind of like off-centered and like not in the center, I never get it because it would 10 times out of 10 it's gonna look way better if it was in the center. The only exception is like if it's like a uniform or like a work shirt,
Right.
and like the logo of the company is on the right, whatever.
Yeah.
I get that. That's fine. And then with that, a very cool back design on a shirt and a really shitty front design on the shirt.
Yes.
I fucking hate that so much. Put the back design in the front, rack the front one at all, or merge the two, whatever. Just don't do that. I fucking hate it. And every time I'm at like the thrift store and I see something like that, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
It's terrible. I hate it. I don't like it. And it costs more money. As someone who like is into like producing shirts and that, it costs way more money to fucking do back and front, or front and back. What you should be doing is just getting rid of the back, honestly, because who the fuck even wears back designs of shirts unless you play Little League at a big tournament and your team is listed in a giant list of all the teams participating, and they put the red star next to your team so you know exactly what team you were in.
Yeah.
Don't
or
do that.
when the concert tour locations are on
Or
the back
when the
of the
concert tour locations are there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, just don't fucking do it. I hate it. I also have on here, when those YouTube videos where it's like, oh, pop culture moments that I still think about.
Oh, yeah.
Or that, or like moments like a YouTuber compilation or like a show like the Office moments I love or whatever. You can do those. That's fine. Whatever. Do not put the Wii music behind it. Do not put the Wii.
Good.
Listen to me. Do not put the Wii music behind those videos. It ruins it.
Yeah.
For everyone.
Yes.
And you think it's funny because it's the Wii music.
It's not.
Oh my God, it's like a meme. I'm gonna kill you. Don't do that. I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Yeah.
It's terrible and I hate it. And with that also too, you'll notice here whenever I have to censor something or I do the fun little like the censored sound, it's never more than a second. And there's a reason for that. Some people make the little like the multicolored screen thing for like 3 seconds. It's like, no. Too long. Much. It needs to be a second or less.
Yeah.
That's just a little note I have that annoys me.
Good.
When I cut someone off and then I'm telling someone about it and they're like, oh yeah, I've never liked them. Like, okay, the fuck? Like, what is that gonna do for me?
No.
And second of all, like,
I hate that.
Like, sometimes things end bad and you didn't want it to end bad. And someone's like, oh, like I never liked them anyway.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't need to hear that shit. Fuck out of it. That one's kind of more specific. I never thought
they were that good for you. Why are you telling me now?
It's like, why are you telling me now instead of before?
Yeah.
And second of all, like, bro, like, especially if it's in like a very specific scenario where like you and the person are close and you're friends with another person and this person doesn't really know that person. And then they say that, it's like, well, you didn't know them that well. It's like, you shouldn't be saying that.
Precisely.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And then my last pet peeve is people who say, like, never mind after, like, fucking hyping up a story. Or, like, I know you did that kind of last episode. But
I probably have done that, yeah.
No, I don't think you've done that with me. But, like, if I were to tell you, like, something and, like, really, like, never mind.
Oh,
like that,
yeah.
I don't like that.
Oh, yeah.
Because then, you know what's going to happen. No, say it. No, say it. No, it's fine. No, say it.
Yeah, and then I'm pestering.
Why are we doing this dance?
Yes.
Just say what you want to say originally.
Exactly.
I'm gonna kill you. I should stop saying that. But like, I really hate that. And I get like sometimes like it literally it's like, oh, I shouldn't say that. Never mind.
Right.
That's fine. Mm-hmm. But if it's just like, you know, for effect.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm gonna punch you in the throat. God, fuck.
Yeah.
That was my pet peeve.
I'm glad we brought those
I'm
up.
glad we did too.
Yeah.
I made that forever ago. I probably have more.
I know. I realize I haven't updated mine since like October, but
yeah, yours are mad specific.
Yeah.
Yours is like, this thing happened to me and I hate this person for it.
That's
And if you were this type
exactly
of person,
how
I'm
it
gonna fucking kill you.
No, legit. That's exactly how I do it.
Yeah. I can't imagine what that's like, honestly. Because like even like when I go to like my university, I'm not gonna be dorming there. Mm-hmm. And like you kind of live amongst a lot of like people.
Yeah.
And like I've like read a lot of like stories about like, I mean, you lucked out with your roommates, it sounds like. But like people who like just get roommates who like do not know how to act, have no hygiene, don't pick up after themselves.
Yeah.
Like that would be like that's not even like a pet peeve. That's just kind of like a fucking. Oh yeah, one more pet peeve. Yeah. People who say like hot take and then it's not a hot take at all.
Oh, Brian has started saying lukewarm take.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah,
that's how he prefaces something that's like just.
No, and we got coffee yesterday and we like made up a guy who like says hot take but then just is it's just not a hot take at all. Yeah. It just bothered me so much because he said he thinks the acoustic guitar is like the best instrument ever. Yeah. Which is what made her do guitar in the Splatfest and she can't think on her own. You're an all-star.
Think just fine.
Sure. But just like people who are like yeah, I just love the acoustic guitar. Is that a hot take? Is that a hot take?
No.
I don't think we should be like killing people. Like that's not like a hot take.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll kill you. God.
On the topic of like dorming and whatnot.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm lucky my roommates are amazing. But even just like on my floor, there's so many like dumbass people. Yeah. Last year I really liked my floor and I made a lot of good friends there. This year like almost everyone just pisses me off. Like I might have told you this, but I don't think I've said it here. Like I'll go to the bathroom at like 2 a.m. First of all, I know why I'm up. Why are you up? There's like 6 people in the bathroom and they are singing Disney songs loud as fuck. And it just confuses the shit out of me and it's so weird. Like I just want to brush my teeth and you're like having a party in here. And then also, like, a lot of people aren't very good at cleaning up after themselves. It's a communal bathroom, like, please. Also, the other day, sometimes people are playing music in the shower. I've never done that because in my mind, I'm like, this is a communal bathroom. What if they don't like my music? Like, if you know that it's a time when there's a lot of people in there, then why do you get to be the person who sets the radio, you know? But I don't say anything. The other day, I was in the bathroom, and I heard someone watching Family Guy. And I was like, oh my God, this is like rock bottom.
You caught me. That was totally me. That's awesome, bro.
Yeah.
That's fucking, just admit it's a good show. Sit down, watch an episode, take it all in.
I can't. And I have seen episodes and I don't really like it.
God damn it, Tori.
Yeah.
I think that'd be like my least favorite part of like communal like living is not being able to play music in the shower. I mean, you could, like that
You
fucking
could.
guy.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, man, I love playing music in the shower.
Mm-hmm.
I love the shower so much.
That's good.
Some of you guys don't shower at all.
No, and I can tell.
We can fucking tell from here. Jesus Christ. I feel like on the topic of like people just playing music out loud, that is another one of my pet peeves. Like people who like walk around with speakers.
Yes, that happens.
As if like it's the 90s and you're carrying around a boombox with like a fucking cassette. Like, I'm sure people were annoyed back then. It's annoying now when you carry a fucking JBL Bluetooth speaker around the park or the whatever.
Yeah, that's so bizarre. I remember people at our high school would do it. It would be like a
and it was some ass.
It was bad. Yeah.
I remember I was a freshman in my high school and people were like playing like Blueface at like 8 in the morning on the Bluetooth speaker. And I was like, bro,
no,
shut the fuck
it's
up.
not the time for that.
It's just not at all. And I'm like, this is fucking ass anyway.
Yeah.
And like, sometimes I'm like, oh, I have good music taste. So if I do it, it's fine.
Right.
But whenever I have my windows down and it's a red light, I like turn down the music just in case. I'm a little bitch in that sense.
No, you're real for that. I just want to be considerate of other people's music tastes. I don't want to impose, but some people love to impose.
Oh my God, I have another pet peeve.
Go on.
I'm so sorry. This is the pet peeve episode. People who say, oh, I love every type of music except country. I will kill you. I'm not being serious. I will kill you. I hate that shit. I don't like that at all. First of all, you don't like every kind of music.
You don't like screamo.
You don't like screamo. You probably don't like hyperpop, whatever. And country's not a bad genre. Is that a hot take? It's just not. It's not a bad genre. I think it gets a bad rap because it's for a very specific type of person. And I personally don't ever sit down and play country. But if country ever comes on, I'm not going to be like, ew, turn this off, bro. Like, that's just kind of annoying. Unless,
I don't like a lot of country, but then there's people like Casey Musgraves. Like, I gotta listen to that.
I feel like you
so
like,
I can't knock it entirely.
Yeah, you like country adjacent things and country inspired things.
Yeah.
I feel like Noah Khan's very country adjacent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's not full on country, I think, but he's inspired
he's
by.
Definitely folk, but you could hear country in it if you.
Yeah, exactly, bro. So it's like, don't say shit like that. My friend Christian Leon has a song where like he's like screaming at the beginning, and he's like, he says something like that, like "fuck your, I love everything but country music taste," because it's just dumb.
Yeah.
Like, why would you fucking say that, bro? Have an original thought. That's a nice opinion. Which TikToker gave that to you? Cool opinion, dude. Which YouTube video did you get that from? Sheeple. Sheeple. I'm a free thinker. That's why I carry multiple guns. I know. Should we tell everyone that we have plans to do more than the podcast?
Yeah.
We have so many plans to do other types of videos that are not just a podcast.
Yeah.
Nothing's set in stone. We did talk about album reactions like 2 episodes ago. I don't know. And we still want to do that. Oh, by the way, I got invited to Matt Champion's like listening party.
What?
Which, like, I don't understand. Because, okay, so it's like you have to, wait. You had to sign up to get your name on a list. If you get picked from the list, then you are sent an RSVP, which is an email. And the email says, oh, show this email and your ID in order to get in. But then at the bottom of the email, it says, RSVP does not guarantee entry. Like early admission, it's recommended. So what is happening here? Are people just showing up and then just fucking like pretending like they got the email and then just going in?
No, what I think it probably is that like they're gonna overbook just like in case people can't come. Meaning like if everyone who RSVP'd showed up, they maybe wouldn't fit. So it's just like better to be early. Because I had that happen with like a premiere I went to.
Okay. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I might go to that. The only reason I brought it up is because
that sounds really cool. I bet he'll be there.
Yeah, probably will. Only reason I bring that up is because I wanted to react to that album on this channel. And just other stuff like, I don't know, music related stuff, but like us two doing other types of formats.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. I don't know. I don't really know yet, but I think this channel is going to grow into like more variety.
Yeah.
With the podcast being kind of like the central thing. And then, you know, if you like it, cool. If you hate it, leave, I guess.
Yeah. No, but you'll like it. It's fine.
Whenever you subscribe to us, we get your like address. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah, be careful.
Just tread lightly, everyone.
Be careful.
Yeah. Damn, we talked about pet peeves for a long time.
I'm glad. I think we had some good things to say.
We did. But I'm also like, I don't want to be like overly like hateful.
No,
because I don't want to be a hater. Ooh.
Lots of people have pet peeves. And we can blame it on my hair today.
Yeah, like you were just spreading around like bitch energy today.
Yeah.
But like, it's okay. Because I feel like you deserve to be a bitch.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bitch. I was a bitch last episode though, so it's fine.
You were.
It balances out.
Yeah.
It fucking balances out. Whatever. Guys, that's it. That's the end?
Yeah.
Guys.
Episode's over.
Watch this. Watch me do the outro.
Okay.
Find our podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you really podcast. Our video version is on YouTube. You're probably watching that right now. But just in case you aren't, we have video format on our YouTube. You can find our short form content on TikTok. You can find more pictures of us on our Instagram. You can follow Tori and me separately. And one last treat before everyone goes away for the week. Watch out this summer because I'm coming. But like not